It's time for some Minecraft playing and stuff on FTWcraft. Hi, everyone. This is Garvin. Check out my new skin. I just debuted it a few days ago. Something I've been working on. But it's got my flannel, it's got my beard, it's got my blonde hair, and weird black dots on either side of my head. I gotta resolve that. But yeah, overall, I got a new app on the Android. I forget what it's called, MC Skins or something like that. It just allows you to create custom skins. So that's what I've been doing with it. Also been doing some work to my house. Replaced a lot of the nether brick on the floor with some acacia wood planks. Also took the nether brick that was making the pillars in between the windows. Took that down and put acacia logs up, and I think it's got a nice little contrast here. There's a lot of different colors, and I like that a lot. What's going on? Hold on. I got a dog. Got a dog at my feet pulling at my mic. All right, so yeah, some major work. Let me get out of this view, but try that again. Yeah, so some major work in my house, just taking down some floor, putting up some more wood, just to give it another feel, a different feel, not less stone. Also, I opened up this level to include a bit of a brewing station, which is pretty cool. So I got some supplies that are hidden, which is nice. But yeah, I think it's got a nice little look, and I've been doing some brewing, not a whole lot, but enough to be proud of, I guess. But we're gonna take a trip into the downtown area. There's been changes over there, and just kind of want to show them off. So I think we're gonna take the rail, but before we do that, let's stop first at Dragon Heat's new house. Dragon Heat moved in next door, basically, so he's in the process of building a new house. I think he's only been here for a couple of days, so he's got plenty of work to do, but already he's taking advantage of the acacia wood. Basically, just to explain it, we're still on the dev version of Bucket 1.7.2. So because this is a world that we created in 1.6 something, maybe point 0.2, I think is what we started with. We aren't getting any of the new stuff yet. So what I ended up doing was just jumping into creative and adding. Oh, there's a skeleton in this house. Oh, I don't see it now. So yeah, I jumped into creative, grabbed some acacia saplings and dark oak saplings. There he is. He's in that window right there. And just making them available to everyone because we should be able to use that wood. Also brought in the new flowers. The new flowers are now available in the shop, and man, I am loading really slow right now. That's no good. But yeah, added all the new flowers to the shop so that we could take advantage of the new flowers as well, even though we weren't getting them. This is Lynch Clinch's house. Well, first, I took down the old shooting range. Now we are using this new shooting range, but we've noticed a bit of an issue. Ever since the Lynch Clinch really started to develop everything over here with the fire, obviously there's no mobs being spawned over here. Um, and man, why is it loading so slowly? It's rare that it's loading this slowly. And we just actually upgraded the server. There was some major lag happening, so we upgraded the server to include 1.5 gigs of RAM. Before we were like on 800 or something like that. So once like 4 people got on, it started to slow down. Lynch Clinch obviously doesn't understand the point of the rail system and has taken the rails down. So not sure why he decided to do that. Maybe this is just a work in progress. But Lynch Clinch has connected to the rails. Let's check out the inside of his house. So still in progress. I'm sure this is something important. Maybe like a porthole to look at Tom's new house. Spiral staircase, pretty swank. And let's jump over to Tom's. Tom is he was a player that came on rarely. He was the guy that built the upside down pyramid that we blew up. So he's been on the server a lot more lately, and dang it, hit the wrong button. I meant to sneak, and I sprinted instead. So Tom's back on. His name on the server is this XI Rebel Dream IX. Also, we have. Let me make sure my sound is right. Let's bring that up. We brought mailboxes to the server. Mailboxes seemed like a good idea. Ooh, John Cena. You can't see me. I can though, because he's wearing diamond armor. Yeah, the thing is that we weren't really trading a whole lot, and when I specifically was asking for trades, it didn't seem like anyone was ever on to work out those trades. So mailboxes has kind of helped in that now we are able to drop things off for one another when we're not on the server. So every day I've been kind of dropping different items depending on what I was doing. So Dragon Heat and he traded me some gold. I want gold to make a new beacon, so he traded me some gold for some saplings and some other stuff. So I dropped his stuff off in his mailbox, and then when he had the gold, he dropped it off on my mailbox, and that was pretty cool. Again, it's like it just gives us another way to be able to trade with one another, even when we aren't all on the same server at the same time, that sort of thing. So this is the old shop. So some changes that have happened to the old shop. Emeralds are now for sale. We really want to trade more with villagers, so we dropped the price of emeralds. That was something we did a while ago, but we never made emeralds available for sale. So now you can withdraw them from the bank, basically, for easier trading with the villagers, and hopefully we can open up the villagers to trade pretty much, full trades, for full set of trades for each villager. The repair shop has moved up, and the repair shop is just a sign, it's just a sign to repair whatever's in your hand, which is pretty cool. That's just using the essentials trade. So for $100, I can trade whatever I got, and actually I probably should repair my armor. So yeah, overall some good changes have been happening on the server as of late. Everyone's a lot more active, and I'm curious if Dragon Heat was just shot by the skeleton that was in his house. That's awesome. So yeah, it seems like everyone's been a lot more active. I don't know if it's just because we're back in school or what. But here's the flower shop. So it's just, every flower is now available to buy for $2 a piece. And that's pretty cool. I know I've seen everyone taking some flowers and planting them. That's pretty cool. I did plant a few. Dragon Heat is fighting with that skeleton. I did plant a few here in the square, so that's pretty cool. And then we finally updated the files on the server, so we now have all the rules moved over, which is cool. That's something we had never set up. We have this Google Doc that we've been sharing, but that was it. And not everyone remembered how to get to it. So I've added all that information over into rules and info, so that while we're playing, we don't have to open up a Google Doc to be able to see everything. Another thing we're trying is a community message board and upcoming group projects. I'm not totally sold on it. A book and quill is okay. Yeah, is okay, but it's just really difficult to edit, especially when we need to cross out an item. We have to basically start over almost, or delete everything up to that point and then re-add stuff as we go. So Blaze Trap, Gold Farm, Spleef Arena, Killing the Dragon, and Enderman Farm, and then I'm gonna assume Dragon Heat added number 6 to construct the timber wall around the Tower Village. So we'll I don't think we'll check that out today, but I'm guessing that's what he's talking about, or that was him. The message board is the same thing. So I'm in need of gold, so I'm asking anyone for trades. I'll do services. I'll build stuff, whatever. Gold or diamonds, really. Okay, Lynch Clintz needs cobble and nether brick. Only needing 2 stacks. We'll swap 2 stacks of sand or glass. I don't need either of those. Hopefully someone hooks him up. All right, cool. So that is the community message board and upcoming projects. It seems like some people are taking advantage of that, and that's pretty cool. But there needs to be a better way to do it, because that just being able to edit that really blows. All right, so we're gonna take a quick trip. Oh, we're missing some items here. I think they were just dye. Maybe dye in a block. Figure that one out. So let's take a look at this. This is the new warp wall. So again, we have opened up warp to some specific places with the Essentials plugin. So there's the library NPC village, basically every NPC village that we're actively using. So the library, towers, and then the sand one. And then I also opened up the sand mine warp and the ranch. So we're gonna take a trip to the sand mine. And recently I opened up another portal. So we're gonna take a trip through that, because I want to show you guys some of the work that we've done with the nether. We've opened up all the walkways, and basically made it easier to get around and find everything. So actually, we want to go this way. So we just got out of the sand mine, and we can take this walkway. This walkway took hours, it felt, just because it's not just this part, but we've connected all of the portals. All 4 portals have been connected through a similar walkway. Eventually, I'd like to not necessarily remove the nether brick, but maybe just put a lining of stone brick, something obvious, that this is the obvious walk to get from place to place. But this is where I think we're gonna be putting the Blaze farm. Tom has already marked it with wood. I don't know why he used wood, but that's what he has done. So I think that's where we're gonna put it. I believe it's going to be Tom and I that are going to try to accomplish that, but we'll see. But yeah, so this way goes to the portal, to the sand mine portal. we're going to go this way to the portals for the spawn, the one in the square, and then also to the ranch. We're not going to I'm sorry. We're not going to take the like all the tunnels, but I just kind of want to show you what we've been working on. And overall, it's not pretty. We can do a lot better. So definitely, I want to line this so that it's obvious. That this is the path that you want to take, and this is probably really dark for you guys, so I apologize for that. But so real quick, this walkway, which has been lined with carpet, and maybe that's something we should consider. Maybe just doing carpet instead of stone brick, because I got a lot of leftover carpet. That's not that bad of an idea. But this will take us to the ranch. And again, these bridges are basically over lava. I've kept most of it uncovered, just so you can kind of see where you are, especially if you want to move out. But yeah, this will take us to the ranch, to the horse ranch. And then we got a little bit of lag there, so apologize for that. And more lag. And then this takes us to the spawn. So again, I left most of it open. Anything that I went through that I had to tunnel through, I kept it. I kept everything above it. So, tried to use as much netherrack as possible for a lot of this, just because the thing that we're trying to do is we're trying to protect ourselves from the ghast. If we are behind a wall, regardless of what that wall is, the ghast won't see us. And then we extended the tunnel out this way because I found wither skeletons in another fortress. It was dark enough, and there were just wither skeletons everywhere. So I spent about 2-3 hours out there and was able to bag 3 wither skeletons. Apologize for lagging. I don't know where it cut off, but yeah, I bagged about 3 wither skeletons. And I'm gonna cut this real quick to see if I can restart, and hopefully the lag will stop. All right, and we're back. I'm not sure exactly where the audio cut. We're gonna find out when we edit. But all right, so this is the portal that goes to the square. So we'll check that out. But we made quite a few changes. So I showed you most of it, but I did want to let you guys know that we did open up another new portal. It's where I found wither skeletons. Basically, one of our goals outside. Well, we have 2 goals as far as major group projects. Those goals are to kill the dragon, and then another one, which wasn't on that list, was to kill the wither. So, but we need wither skeletons first. So I finally found some wither skeletons. I found a new fortress. There was tons of them there. So yeah, I was out there for maybe about 3 hours. I brought some night vision potion with me. I kept it really dark, and bagged 3 wither skeleton skulls. So very, very happy with that. We're not going to take the full walk. I think it's maybe a minute walk. It's not much. But overall, I'm really happy that we were able to connect all of the portals as well as we did. Again, they're all pretty close to one another, so it's not a huge walk to go from place to place, but we can easily go to, like I said, the sand mine or to the horse ranch. We can either warp there, we can take the tunnels there, or now we can take the nether portals and use that as our transportation system. So overall, I'm really pleased that it was so simple to set up. So, but right now I'm gonna take a quick break. When we come back, I'm going to show you Blue's work. Blue Cactor is a new user on the server. I can't remember if we've introduced him yet, but he's Matt in the Facebook group, and that was a big boom. So, but he's been doing a lot of cool stuff at his place. Basically, I'm still hearing booms. You guys hearing that? I don't know if that's coming over. Uh-oh, what is going on? Creepers. All right, so this is Blue. Blue's getting shot at and hit with creepers. But what we're going to do is we're going to take a quick break and we're going to take a walk back to his place. He's out in the snow, and you're probably hearing my cat. I'm sorry. He's fighting with the dog. So, anyways, we'll be right back. Check out what Blue is doing. All right, so we're not at Blue's house yet. We had a bit of we had a bit of a server lag. But yeah, so he's got a little zombie spawner in his tunnel, and he kept it, made a design, and named a zombie Kali. Just kind of makes sense. All right, so let's continue. Just wanted to stop and show you. He's got another tunnel that he crosses here. But I think this is gonna be another minute or so. So I'll be right back. All right, so we're at Blue Cactor's house. This is his little setup. He is expanding on his house. I want to say he's been on the server for about 3 weeks now. One of the most active players on the server right now. So he's got himself a little farm, a little sheep farm, sheep of every color. I thought I saw a skeleton on here. That's why I'm carrying my bow, because I thought for sure a skeleton's somewhere, but I'm not seeing him. But anyways. Blue is doing something in the window. So anyways, yeah, this is Blue's house. So this is the first time I've seen this little decoration that he's got. And I like that. I like how that is looking. Especially with the vines. So that should be interesting how that turns out. But he's got this stained glass thing that he's been working on. I just happened to see it from a distance. So let's go to that distance. Let me try to figure out how I got there to begin with. Blue was experimenting with the new wood. That was a crazy day change. Yeah, well, first, some weird bugs that we've been noticing. Mobs aren't spawning as much as they used to in certain areas, but then you'll have like 5 creepers in a row. I was in a landmine, or I'm sorry, not landmine, an abandoned mine earlier today, and I never saw a single mob outside of cave spiders. I found a bunch of, what is that? Is that an arrow? That looks like an arrowhead. So yeah, I saw a bunch of cave spiders because I found eight cave spawners in about a 500 block radius in this old abandoned mine. So, but anyway, so he has this setup, just little huts. They're all the same, just to experiment with some of the new wood. So obviously now with 1.7.2, we have dark oak, and we also have the acacia. Now, the acacia in this format, the way he's got it here, I do not like at all. I don't like the orange on the gray. I think I would much rather have the dark oak or even the spruce on that orange. Now, acacia on the floor, I like much better. That's what I'm doing at my place. But I think just this combo right next to each other just looks kind of off. Just not for me. But I think if you move that dark oak over, it'd give kind of the nice orange and brown that we have here in Cleveland. That's a good color combination. But then so anyway, so I came out to check this out because he made us all aware that they were here, and I turned and I saw that. I did not catch the reference. I'm not a big gamer at all, but I was made aware that this is the Cactuar or Cactzad or I can't remember what Scott Viper called it now. He said it in the Facebook group as he berated Blue for doing this. But yeah, so I guess this is a Final Fantasy reference. I don't get it, but I guess it's cool. I like it. I think it would be cool to see more stuff like this on the server. The last server I was on, my brother-in-law's server, FTWcraft, they had a bunch of stuff just like this, but it was the one guy had made silhouettes in the sky of Mystery Science Theater. There's just all kinds of stuff like big giant chickens, anything that you can make with wool or now stained glass, stained clay. Just really fun. We don't do enough creation like that. A lot of the stuff we build is like houses and things that we're using, like spawn traps and stuff like that. But no one's really building stuff in this capacity outside of Blue, so it's good to see. Very, very good to see. And I think that was it. That was all I really saw over here. He's also got this cool, and we kind of skimmed past it. I'm gonna get out of here. Okay. He also had you can kind of see it in the distance. I should just walk back over. A cactus farm. I believe what he's doing is he's using the cactuses that he's getting to use in the economy. So basically the overall concept here is the cactuses grow, but they can only grow this high. So as soon as they grow a little bit more, then cactus parts fall off thanks to the cobblestone just being so close. And then when they fall off, they go down here into the hopper. And I don't think we're gonna. Yep, here we're seeing one right now. So it drops down to the hopper and then in his chest, which we cannot go into because of the grief prevention system. Yeah. So he gets cactus. So I'm sure that he's using some of it for dye, but for now, the most part, I think he's just using it to sell to the economy. And then I have no idea what this is over here. I'm sure this is something important. Maybe he's in the progress of making something, but right now, the only thing I can tell is there's a bed down there, and that's all. That's all I can see. So I'm sure. Oh, okay. So this isn't Blue. This is Tom's. All right. Let's see if there's. Yeah, there's no opening. Okay. So because it's so like strangely made, it makes sense that Tom made this. I'm sure this is probably was going to be like his second house. We'll go down. Yeah, it just looks like he's starting to mine maybe a little bit. Anyways, but yeah, that's the basic gist. We did upgrade to 1.7.2, and that's been pretty slick. We're all enjoying using the new flowers and using the new wood types. Cannot wait until 1.8. I think 1.8 is going to be the driving force to change to vanilla potentially. There's been some talk about it, so don't be surprised if we stop the server and just go right into 1.8 and not wait for Bucket, because Bucket's still on 1.7.2 and it's been months. I think, what was that? November, September, November, October, somewhere around there. And then 1.7.4 is now out. So yeah, I don't know. But I definitely think that we're going to get to a point, especially because, we've been on the server for about a year now, a little less. I think once we pass the spring, we will have hit our year. And because of that, I mean, we've already kind of outgrown. We've explored so much that there's not much left to explore. Therefore, there's not much left that can be properly regenerated without some kind of funky plug-in magic. So we definitely want to take advantage of the new stuff that's available, or will be available for 1.8, like the new stone types. That's looking pretty cool. I definitely want to use those in my builds, and I don't necessarily want to just sell it in the shop. I want to be able to find that, and we're not going to be able to do that just because everything's been generated. So I don't know. There's some conversations that need to be had, but I think we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait to see what happens, or maybe I don't know. I mean, it's possible that I can take this into like a world edit, and yeah, it's possible we can take this into a world edit and delete those chunks that we're not using and maybe do it that way. I don't know. I'm open to suggestions. So if you're watching this and you have an idea, definitely let us know. Maybe you're aware of something that we're not aware of. Most likely that's the case. So, but anyways, yeah. Again, this is just a quick world tour. Not really quick, but a world tour of all the stuff that has been changing over the last couple of weeks. And skeletons. And I'm gonna run. So yeah, next video is gonna be wrestling with Minecraft. I've got a topic that I want to talk about. I think we're gonna get to it this weekend, and yeah. So I'll see you then. Have a good one, everyone.